We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Michigan 7, LSU 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. On 1st down, it's play action. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Browns looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Oh, and he fumbles! The offense has it and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
Well, the running back here just seems so focused, trying to locate where he needs to go, that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover.
1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a dart right down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Second down play coming up for this offense. Hand off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And it's taken at the 45. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The offense set up in great position after that punt return. First and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable backs again on this roster, too.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run in here. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally get him way down at the 2. Pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. An out carry here for the fullback. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal for the 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, LSU! So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, LSU 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. All of a sudden, we got a new game.
Went after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's when the offense will take over. Offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. He pulls in the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense really clicking here. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Defense swarms him on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting him off.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. They'll try to sneak it here. Fights back the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, a serious biggest challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Well, they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Clock for the completion. Powering through a tackle. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Throwing up play action. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on a first down. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The Wolverines will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver, trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's 4. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a 1st down and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top out here in the 4th.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. First one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal, 9.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get into the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Well, that quarterback's doing a good job of getting the ball out of his hands. Remember, you get inside that 10-yard line, the decisions have to be much quicker because the windows that he's looking into are very tight, and they close quickly. So good job of getting a completion, but now 4th and goal, down a possession. They need a touchdown.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is in. Complete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Running back with the football. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Broken tackle still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race at the 20. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looks right, lets it fly. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up 2nd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back-to-back deep shots. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era.